Ibrahim Traore recently made a major move concerning gold mining in Burkina Faso, and this led to mixed reactions from his supporters and critics. The young leader granted an industrial mining license to Nordgold, a Russian company, for a gold project. The reason Traore made this move is to take advantage of the current record-high gold prices to boost Burkina Faso's economy that has been weakened by insecurity. The young president chose to partner with Russia in this project to show how serious he is about moving away from traditional Western allies. This is a broader strategy to secure political and economic stability. However, Traore has faced scrutiny from people who don't understand why he had to break the promise that he made just after he took over power. He had promised that Burkina Faso's gold will be refined in the country and no foreign company would be allowed to be in control. He started this initiative by approving the establishment of a gold refinery through the Council of Ministers in November 2023. This allows Burkina Faso to process its own gold, rather than exporting it in raw form. In August 2024, Traore nationalized 2 gold mines, that is Boungou and Wagnian, for $80 million. His administration went further to suspend export permits for small-scale miners to prevent illegal trade and retain more gold within Burkina Faso's economy. Continuing this shift, Traore announced plans to revoke mining licenses held by foreign firms in October 2024. All these moves were a way of Traore proving that his country would no longer export raw gold but be in control and process its own precious natural resources. However, some people feel like he went against his promises by awarding Nordgold a gold mining license. According to reports from the military-led government, Nordgold will be in control of New Gold deposit that's situated in Korwiogo province within Burkina Faso's Plateau Central region. It spans 52.8 square kilometers, which is equivalent to 20.4 square miles. The project is expected to produce around 20.22 metric tons of gold within a period of 8 years. According to Burkina Faso's updated mining laws, Nordgold will hold an 85% ownership stake in the project, while the Burkinabe government will hold the remaining 15% without having to make a financial investment. This deal is projected to generate 51.5 billion CFA francs, that is $89 million for the national budget over its duration, along with 7.06 billion CFA francs for the state's mineral wealth fund. Before New Gold project came into the picture, Nordgold was already a major player in Burkina Faso's mining sector. The company controls several mining operations in West Africa, including Burkina Faso's Bissa and Boli mines. The New Gold project may look promising on paper, but it raises questions on who is benefiting the most and how much control Burkina Faso has over the mineral. This project is not just about expansion but about political timing, given that it was initiated just after a coup attempt against Ibrahim Traore. Russia is not operating in Africa out of friendship. It's just using strategies that are different from what the West has been doing to gain trust and benefit from Africa's resources. Russia knows that for most African nations, having new players offers a possibility of leverage they haven't had in a long time. New alliances create space to renegotiate old arrangements and gain control over their natural wealth. And Traore, who faces both internal and external pressure, building new alliances and moving away from the traditional Western control is viewed as a survival strategy. But this won't stop the questions like, why would countries like Burkina Faso, rich in gold and other valuable minerals, have to partner with foreign companies, instead of mining their own gold, refine it and be in control of the entire value chain? Here are 3 major reasons. Number 1, capital investment. Mining at an industrial scale is not cheap. It requires massive upfront investment worth hundreds of millions of dollars for equipment, exploration, transportation, security, environmental protection measures, etc. Burkina Faso, like most African nations, doesn't have such kind of capital. The second reason is technical expertise. Modern mining is not just about digging. It requires advanced geological surveys, drilling technology, highly specialized processing systems and environmental management. Without such significant technical capacities, it becomes impossible to run large-scale competitive operations. The third reason is infrastructure challenges. Mining requires reliable roads, electricity, ports and refineries. Many rural resource-rich regions in Burkina Faso lack the infrastructure needed to fully support independent large-scale industrial mining. This is not Traore's fault. He inherited a dilapidated economy from corrupt predecessors, and he is doing his best to fix it. Africa has been deliberately locked into an extractive role for generations, and changing this dynamic takes more than ambition, and the West uses greedy, corrupt leaders to achieve their mission. This is why revolutionary leaders like Traore have to renegotiate old models but with different partners. The real battle is not just about gold, it's about finding ways to gain control over the future economy of the continent. Our hope is that Traore is not using the partnership with Russia as another raw extraction project where gold is taken to be refined elsewhere and have most of its value captured outside of Africa. This new agreement should require Nordgold to process a significant amount of gold in Burkina Faso through the newly built national refinery. Value should be created at home and sell finished products rather than raw materials. This changes the entire economic equation where there are more jobs, revenue and real sovereignty over the nation's wealth. That's how to break the cycle of dependency.